Let's move on to another American pastime that has become very popular over the last probably 40 years now, and that's video games. Huge video game released. College Football 25 have not had a college football release since when was the last one, Trent? It's been about 10 years.
I think it was 14.
And now completely different because of NIL.
True.
Players' names are actually on the game now. I haven't played it. I don't have a way
No,
to
I
play
don't
it.
have a way to play it either. I have computer and it's not made for a computer. It's
Really?
made PlayStation and Xbox only, yeah. But
You
it
know,
looks pretty sweet.
well, obviously causing a huge buzz. People have been highly anticipating it for it seems like the last year it's been known that it was going to come out. I see it all over the place now, people playing it. I haven't played a new video game probably since PlayStation 2.
You guys are old. Surprised you guys weren't on like Super 64 or what was before the
Well,
Nintendo 64.
Super Nintendo. Yeah, I still have a Nintendo, the original, and I have the Super Nintendo.
So was that your guys' kind of era of video games as kids was
Yeah.
Super Nintendo?
I mean, it started with Nintendo. We were 8, 9.
You guys are old.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, the greatest video game of all time, Tecmo Super Bowl, that came out in like 90 or 91. So I would have been 10 or 11. That was still
Oh,
on the original Nintendo.
you guys are old.
So I remember getting a Super Nintendo in like maybe eighth grade. And then that was the thing all through till late in high school. And that's when the PlayStation came out and the Nintendo 64. And then
Okay.
those were kind of the thing through college. And then I got one more system, and that was the PS2. And I really haven't played video games since, except for still breaking out the Nintendo from time to time. As Big Mo knows, we played actually in a couple of Tecmo Super Bowl tournaments.
Fun
Big Mo,
times, fun times.
That's awesome.
Big Mo, I'm guessing you have not played college football 25.
I will be honest. I was the friend that sucked at video games, so everyone wanted to kick my ass and usually did, and just never very good at the games. My son right now goes to these tournaments and plays Street Fighter.
Like Mortal Kombat.
He
Yeah.
was getting into Mortal Kombat a little bit, but now I don't know, he plays mostly in the Street Fighter games.
He does like cash tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, but I was the one. I'd play a game, get my butt kicked, and then I didn't want to play anymore. So
That makes me feel pretty bad, Big Mo, because in the last Tecmo Bowl tournament, you beat me.
well, Curt, that's after years of coaching football, I've gotten picked up some X's and O's from Coach
You,
Dukes.
you were looking at my controller and seeing what play I was picking.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, Curt.
That's funny you bring up Street Fighter because that's a name from the past too. Because I remember that first coming out on Super Nintendo.
It kind of seems like they're just like remastering games that came out
Yeah,
a while ago, making them better, I guess.
for sure. They need to do that then too with NBA Jam. Classic.
That would be
That was
awesome.
that was Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So same with
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Those were Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. They were the competitors. They were in the same era competing against each other.
You guys are old.